Around 30 years ago, my mom took my brother and I to the local video rental store. She made a suggestion for 3 movies that we had never even heard of before.
For 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic. Before the dark times. Before the Empire.
How did my father die?
That weekend, we watched the original Star Wars trilogy for the first time ever, and we were immediately hooked.
Now the Jedi are all but extinct. Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force.
30 years later, we are eyeing down the end of the third and final trilogy of the Skywalker Saga. Like so many of you, we've had the pleasure of meeting many of the actors involved at various conventions. Our Rogue One reaction trailer was even watched by Industrial Light and Magic. We're huge Star Wars fans. So you ready for this, Will?
I'm incredibly excited.
We've made short films, both serious and some just for fun. There was one thing that we always dreamt of doing, and that was going to Star Wars, the celebration, especially the one before the final film of the Skywalker Saga, the mythical Episode 9. Little did we know at the time that 2019, the will of the Force was with us on the journey of a lifetime.
All right, so Celebration gets announced for the 2019 Celebration. I was so excited. It was in May, and my brother's been wanting to go to Celebration his entire life. I've always talked about it. The Rise of Skywalker is going to be announced. We don't know the name even by the end. But we find out, and I see on Twitter it's breaking, and it's going to be in Chicago. And it was almost like an oh my god moment because I knew it was doable. Chicago's about a 6 or 7 hour drive for us. I've been to Chicago before. And I knew it. I knew my brother's lifelong dream, and mine too, was going to come true. So we got a chance, and I saw it happen, and I texted my brother that minute and said, hey, we're going to Celebration. It's going to be happening in Chicago. It was just amazing. We went.
So it's just a random day during the week, and I'm on break at work, and my phone buzzes. I look at it, and my brother Will, he had shared a tweet with me that Star Wars Celebration 2019 was going to be in Chicago. We've always wanted to do a celebration. It's always something I've always wanted to do. And the fact was, it kicked off on Thursday, April 11th, my birthday. I've never been on an airplane before. It just hasn't happened. I live in Lexington, Kentucky. Will's not too far from here. And then it's just like, holy crap, we could drive there. This is going to happen. And Will tells me, hey, we're going to Celebration. And we've been joking a lot because Episode 9 is not titled at this point. Releases December 20th. Which means the premiere night, the night before for all of us, will be December 19th, which is Will's birthday. So I was like, holy crap. The end of the saga. The celebration begins on my birthday, all the way through his birthday when the movie actually comes out. It was just like, the Force was strong that day. But going to the celebration, holy crap.
What does Star Wars mean to me? How can I even quantify that in the response? My first response, God, this is the first time we've talked about this. It means family. It's funny, the line is from Luke, the Force is stronger than my family. It's always struck to me. The hero's journey, doing the right thing, the Jedi way. I think it just teaches people how to be decent human beings. And there's also a lot of stuff in there. Big fan of this Leia and the women's movement and how much she meant to this people in our family, our mom, our sisters. But basically, if I want to tell you what Star Wars meant to me, it means family. It means sticking it up for people. It means people that need help, to be there for them and take care of them. It's about family.
What does Star Wars mean to me? Oh my God, the Jedi, the Sith, great battles, escapism, family without question. We were raised on it. Oh my gosh, what does Star Wars mean? Oh my, it's wow. It's being a little kid and He's going away on these long galactic adventures. It's literally a galaxy far, far away. God, it's so much. It's so engrossing. To me, it's like my original fandom. Now, in this day and age, there's so many big fandoms that are out there. I mean, I could go on for days about the ones that are out there. But to me, at my age, it's the OG. It's the original. It's the starting point. It's the Holy Grail. It's the top of the mountain. It's the throne bearer. It's lightsabers. It's blasters. It's X-Wings. It's TIE fighters. Star Destroyers. Calamari cruisers. Oh, it's trilogies. It's the reason they build movie theaters. It's, man, it's special. That's what it is. It's special.
And we booked some, I can't remember, there's a Congress Plaza Hotel, I believe it was called. The famous in Chicago landmark. We booked them that night, and it just happened to be on May 17th. It's my son's birthday. We're booking the hotel on his birthday. You'll see later on as we talk about these, our birthdays are strangely intertwined with this saga, it feels like. But yeah, hotel tickets are ordered May 17th. We're starting to get excited.
Yeah, so the hotels are booked. I mean, it's real. It's happening. We're really doing this. It felt good. And crazy enough, it was my nephew, Will's son, Liam's birthday they got booked on. So it's like, okay, the birthday thing's going on still. The force is tugging, baby. The celebration trip, it's getting real. And here we go. This is a story I haven't shared in probably a decade. You know, I was a little Star Wars fan. I want to say 7 or 8 there when I first got really into it. And this is around the, getting close to the early days of the internet. And there's very few Star Wars sites out there, but there's one that claims to have the addresses to all kinds of actors and actresses from the films. I remember asking my parents, like, hey, if I write these letters, will you all, give me letters and ship them out? And they're, yeah, if you're actually going to sit down there and do it. And I wrote down the addresses to so many people that I was like, oh, will they ever actually write me back? I'm sitting down, there's a little kid, man, pencil, paper, just going to town. I even addressed all the envelopes. My parents got me all the postage I needed, and we sent them out. A month passed, and we've almost forgotten about it. They probably thought I was stupid to even do it. I'm just a little kid, of course. But I'll never forget, they start rolling in. Kid you not, James Earl Jones sends autographed photo. Jeremy Bullock, Boba Fett one comes through. So many actors and actresses sent me them. I was getting them from England, the actress that plays Aunt Beru in New Hope. And literally wrote, it wasn't just like a printed paper and they signed it. They would see like a signed picture and handwrite me back. It was a whole different era back then. And I probably got 10 to 12 of those things sent back to me. It was so cool. I mean, being a little guy into Star Wars, and for them to give back so selflessly like that at a young age, it put a huge impression on me. But it shows, hey, I even got one from John Williams. Woo!
This is a great story. I'm going on a cruise. I'm going to be out of the country the first time ever in my life. And I was real excited about it, but I was also nervous. The tickets were going on sale. Luckily, we knew. I knew I was going to be in international waters, so I was really worried about, am I going to be able to make a credit card purchase? Is that going to show that I'm somewhere in the Atlantic making a purchase? Got my brother Nick my credit card. We got them all ordered together, but I'll never forget, like, I didn't have text service for like a day, I think. And of course, in the back of my head, like, hoping my brother got it, but he has no way of getting a hold of me. We docked and we got off the boat, and I finally had cell service again. And the first message I saw was that tickets were secured, and that was a pretty good time.
Now, this is a day that I was terrified about. Finally, I had some responsibility. Will and his family are going on a cruise. I think it's going to be like in Bermuda or something during this time. The tickets are going on sale. I had to work that day, but not till 3 p.m. In our time, the tickets went on sale around noon. So he's like, here's my credit card, order all the tickets. And I was like, all right, I got this, And back in my head, I'm like, I can't screw this up. So, of course, I'm on there an hour early, logged in, signed in, ready to go, refreshing the website. And sure enough, the tickets came on sale. We secured all the tickets we needed, and it was done. I was like, all right, I didn't screw this up. And now the tickets were purchased, the hotel room's booked. Will's out of the country. I can't even tell nobody about this. But, needless to say, it was a great feeling. Tickets were secured, and it was a ways off. The celebration, it was coming.
favorite Star Wars movie, man, it's like picking my favorite kid. It's Empire Strikes Back. And I'll tell you why. When I was a kid, that was the one that mesmerized me. The Battle of Hoth. I always remember that. And don't be wrong, in New Hope, blowing up the Death Star, it's all great. But man, you start back in Empire and everything's so gritty, and Luke gets lost and he has to get saved by his friends. He's a real struggle in that movie. He really grows because of it. It's got to be Empire. I think Vader's as menacing as ever in that movie. I love all of it. Of course, just getting Han and Carbonite late in the movie, Cloud City. It's just a hell of a ride.
Favorite one, huh? Gosh, that's not an easy question. I immediately want to give a shout out to Revenge of the Sith. It's not my pick, but that movie's incredible. To me, it's the most rewatchable Star Wars film ever made. Something you'll hear me say a lot and may get old. I'm not an original trilogy fan. I'm not a prequel trilogy fan. I'm not even a sequel trilogy fan. I'm a Star Wars fan. I love it all. Really do, honestly. No surprise here, everyone say Empire Strikes Back. I mean, as a kid, opening with the Battle of Hoth, the Walkers, and all that. Holy crap. Han, everybody on the run. John Williams scores, like when they're in the meteors. Oh my gosh. Yoda for the first time. Luke Dagobah training. Oh my gosh. We finally meet Lando, his betrayal, but he had to. No hating Billy D. And then Luke showing up to save his friend, so selfless. Facing Vader for the first time. The big reveal. His hand getting cut off. The huge cliffhanger. Han's in Carbonite. Boba Fett took him off. Holy crap. I got chill bumps right now just telling you the plot of that film. My choice is Empire Strikes Back. Episode 5.
Clone Wars saved. Hashtag Clone Wars saved. What a moment. And you know they're up to something. Because that show, it's interesting, it's so great. They decanonize it. And then they bring it back. And bring it all back into canon. I think it's amazing. And it's obviously going to have some tie-in with The Rise of Skywalker. There's a reason that Season 7 needs to happen. I think it's so important. And any reason to get that relationship between Obi-Wan and Anakin back on screen and Ahsoka, oh my gosh, I'm all for it.
Out of nowhere, hashtag Clone Wars saved. Holy crap, that trailer, the helmet's just blowing up. And holy crap, Obi-Wan and Anakin are back. Ahsoka Tano, what's up? It's not just there's a lot of fans of Clone Wars. They want a proper ending, we're getting it. Disney Plus down the road, bring it on, baby. But what's more important was, so we're experiencing the journey to Episode 9, the end of the saga. But something we learn along the way is there's so much more coming on for Star Wars in Episode 9. It's so much bigger. And the first card to fall was Clone Wars saved. We're getting that final season of Clone Wars. As Star Wars fans, we're getting hot. Things are picking up. And what a road we still have to go.
Who is your favorite Jedi?
Luke, yeah.
Why Luke?
Well, because Obi-Wan was one of the most, best Jedis out of, all of them. So, having Obi-Wan to train Luke is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Good answer.
Alright, no, those are not X-Wings you hear in the background. Apparently, over here, there's a car show going on.
Yeah,
and they're probably like, hey, these guys are recording this car show. No, we don't care at all. Anyways, behind us is Regal Cinemas, Lexington, Kentucky. What we see here, Will?
Force Awakens. This is great, too. Whew. The reawakening of the Force. Oh, X-Wing's going off there.
But this was a real big deal at the time. I mean, this was it. It was the new trilogy. Han, Luke, Leia, everybody's back. What's going on.
Oh, look at their camera. All right. Well, we didn't plan that.
But hey, we'll keep it though.
My son was 4 years old. He was there's all kinds of people dressed.
Cosplayers.
Back. Cosplayers. The news was here.
News were interviewing people. It was just incredible. It was like you felt it. It was like the name of the Force Awakened. The Force Awakened that day. It was back.
Indeed.
And walking out, everybody was so satisfied. It was back. And it was and then became, who is Rey? Who are all these people? What's going on? Oh my, who's Snoke? It was amazing.
It's pandemonium.
It really felt like the Star Wars fandom was reborn and came back to life that day.
All right, so let's fast forward a little bit here. The tickets, I get an email. We're getting real excited because we're wanting to see our tickets come in the mail. Get them in your hands. Like, we know we have them, but there's nothing like actually having it in your possession. Get an email on March the 20th, and that happens to be my wife's birthday. I'm sure we'll have a picture here on the screen showing the proof of that. And it's another thing where I'm just like, oh my goodness. And I probably should say that the celebration is going down to my brother's birthday, which is April 11th. And we're going to culminate with the Rise of Skywalker on December 19th, which is my birthday. And it's been a real special leading up to this for us. But yeah, March 20th, my wife's birthday. We didn't think anything Star Wars could possibly special happen then. Lo and behold, our ticket shipped.
So March 20th, of course, another birthday. Will's wife Crystal's her birthday, March 20th. And the ticket shipped. Of course, we're insanely excited to get the tickets. Most conventions we go to, you get like a little thing around your hand, a little band. You may get a lanyard if it's a decent con. But the celebration stuff is getting sent to us way in advance. We want to see it. We're so excited. It's like, well, another birthday thing going on. It's just cool. It's real. It's almost in our hands, and it's just another step on the journey.
Who's your favorite Jedi? It's funny how easy this is for me. It should be harder. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it always has been. It was my favorite was Alec Guinness being the character when we first meet him and saying hello there to R2-D2, all the way up to Ewan McGregor's performance. And I can't get into that. But the reason I say Obi-Wan is it's super deep. He epitomizes the Jedi way. If you're looking for somebody that like shows you what a Jedi is, look no further. Obi-Wan Kenobi's the guy. Like, if anybody, the look, the fighting style, the honor, the loyalty, I don't think there's been anybody that's shown like what it's like to be a Jedi more than Obi-Wan Kenobi. And just look at his tree, who he's helped and who he's fought with. Legends, Yoda, Mace Windu, Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker. His coaching trees, I would say, is pretty phenomenal.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't sense anything.
Now, this is an unfair question. Favorite Jedi? There's so many. I'm not even gonna flinch. I'm going straight with Yoda. I've always loved Yoda. I mean, he's the OG. He's the man. Gosh, you think about even like Anakin, his prime, and then Obi-Wan, Luke. God, there's some Yoda for sure. I don't know. He's like the mentor, the wise sage, passing the knowledge on. The way he talks and acts is so hilarious. And then, of course, when you see him in Attack of the Clones, he actually is awesome with his lightsaber. Woof! Begun the Clone Wars have. Man, yeah, Yoda. I'm not going to death here, but it's Yoda. I just love Yoda. I'm 6'8". He's definitely not as tall as me, but just be my size to you. All right, we're down here at the Moorhead Cinema 6 in Moorhead, Kentucky. One of our favorite cinemas, actually.
Yeah.
Kind of like our hometown cinema.
It is.
Now, we've seen many Star Wars films here. Seen Force Awakens, Last Jedi here.
Yep, sure did.
But we saw one very elusive film here, and that's Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace in 3D. Darth Maul in 3D goggles, yes. They're originally going to do them all.
That's right, Nick.
But the only one that actually happened, I think Disney bought them out and they ended the 3D
No,
run.
in the canon, they said, hey, no more 3Ds either, so.
But what's cool, we saw it though. We saw,
Yeah, sure did.
hometown Moorhead Cinema, thick screener. But we
Back
saw,
when you had the real hard plastic glasses, remember those?
They're like in the big cities where you get a pair of glasses and you throw them away.
Yeah.
Like, they reuse them here. And but we love the theater. The staff is awesome, still is.
Yeah.
One of our favorite places to come to movies. But yeah, this is pod racing.
The greatest saga of all time is coming to the big screen in spectacular 3D.
So, we're just a few weeks to the celebration, and true tragedy strikes. Gosh, it's hard to talk about. It was a Saturday. I was really excited because I was off the weekend, and early on that Saturday, I woke up early, had literally 10 missed calls from my mom, 20 texts probably. I call her back, and she is crying hysterically because our brother died.
Yeah, everybody knows it. It's like, I think it's a term for like the mother's howl or something like that, that the sound that mom makes when they lose their own child.
It was, I lived about an hour and a half from Will. Will and Mom, they lived very close together. And I called Will, he had just found out as well. I came down, it was, as horrible as you could imagine. We're recording this way after the fact. And like I said, it's right for the celebration, things are so exciting. And
Even when it happened, the conversation, the guy's like, do we still go?
we thought everything was over.
It's
life shattering.
It's
And then,
yeah.
this is so much before episode 9 releases, but coming up when the actual, the movie comes out, and knowing he's not going with us, he's our older brother, there's 3 of us. He's the 3rd brother of the Force, and he died. It just, we weren't sure if we wanted to put this in here or not, but it's absolutely part of the journey. It's something that happened. It was
undoubtedly would have been with us there on premiere night, on birthdays. It's been well documented.
And this isn't a funny thing, but me and my mom talked about trying to get an extra ticket. I think we had 11 or 12 tickets for the Rise of Skywalker. And the mentality was going to be, we're going to buy an extra open seat and just let him sit there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the Force is too strong for premiere night, and you can't get extra tickets that easily if you only wanted. I'm sure he loved it way up in the sky watching it, but
yeah, we would have felt remiss not to mention him through our journey for it.
It's something that happened. I'll never forget going to 2 different funerals, a candlelight vigil deal at his business, and then literally a week later I'm on vacation.
We're driving to Chicago.
You'll talk about 2 crazy pulling emotions. It was tough.
And it's one of those things you hear. It's kind of cliche. It's like that he would have wanted us to go, but he really would have. He would have wanted us to go. No doubt about it.
And as we probably talk about a lot in this film is how family oriented Star Wars is for us, and him being the first child, our oldest brother. It was horrible, but life goes on, I suppose.
What Jedi are you choosing to be your master?
Yoda.
Master Yoda. Why Yoda?
Well, I think he's had a lot of experience being a Jedi, and since he's like, how old is he, 900? Since he's like 900, I'd say he had a bunch of experience being a Jedi. So, I feel like Yoda would be the best bet, because if you had Yoda, he'd probably teach you how to be a really, really good Jedi.
We're on the road to Star Wars Celebration. It's April 11th, my brother's birthday. The guy that's been wanting to go to Celebration his whole entire life. And on his birthday, we're traveling north. We're going to Chicago. I'll never forget it. I drove up there, and my son, my wife, and my brother. And we were so excited. The whole conversation on the whole way up there was theories and what's going to happen and what's the name of the movie going to be. At the time, I think it was The Will of the Force was the big rumor. I was like excited. My name's Will. And I thought, oh, my name's going to be in there. But it was so exciting. The trips, it's about 6.5 hour drive, and it felt like 2 hours. It flew through just talking about Star Wars the whole way. And it was just an amazing experience.
So the long-awaited day had finally come. April 11th, my birthday. Star Wars Celebration Chicago 2019. And we're on the road to Chicago. Holy crap, I'll never forget just the trip up there. In my mind, I'm thinking, tomorrow we're going to see the trailer. Tomorrow we're going to know the title. Tomorrow we're meeting tons of Star Wars actors. Tomorrow we'll be at the celebration. I've always enjoyed watching the trailers. And my favorite things is always to go to the trailer reveals at the celebration. Be it Last Jedi, Force Awakens. There's nothing like the room. Thousands upon thousands of Star Wars fans from all over the world for the first time seeing the trailer. And the difference for our celebration would be the title would be revealed. We got a title reveal in the first trailer ever. And for the first time ever, I was going to be in that room. Man. I'll never forget it. Never forget it.
Alright, now I'll talk about some of the Legos. My first set, this is what started it all. Right here, ATST, Return of the Jedi, you know? There's a Rogue One set, it was clearanced out, and I just kind of jumped in there, and it led to all this. The Vader here, I got it at Celebration, it was an exclusive there, I won the lottery for it. Got the Star Destroyers up here. Moving over here, I was lucky enough, my brother, Brothers of the Force, he got this for me. It was real special. I had to have Kylo Ren ship. Going over here, looking here, got the porg, hiding with the other porgs. I love that. It just became a huge hobby for my family and I, and my son and my wife. It's so great. And go over here, and I love this. Right up here, Nick. Let's get that. It's the first shot you see in Star Wars. It's just, it's epic. Love this Yoda. Kind of a Christmas thing this past year. Got the lightsaber. Got some of my minifigs all lined up here. It's kind of some odds and ends I got left over. We just love it.
I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what they reveal.
I love it. You know, it's a celebration all around.
I've been prepping for this. I've been here in this line since 6 in the morning. I am ready.
This is unbelievable to be here.
When she saw the announcement, she said, "We have to go.
We're going, guys.
We're going.
We're going."
Looking forward to some epic lightsaber battles.
It's an environment filled with nothing but positivity.
Best thing this weekend, everything was awesome. Everything was awesome.
If everyone's happy and we're all just celebrating it all together. It's so cool.
Star Wars Celebration.
Walking in the Celebration, nervous. I've been to a lot of cons before, but this is one of the big ones. You know what I mean? You think about San Diego, Celebration, honestly, and maybe E3, but those are the big ones. And here I am, we're in line, and it's all of us, we're excited, we're there early. We're getting the name of the movie today, we're getting the first trailer. I mean, we walk in, and Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams are right in front of us on the stage, and it's real. Like, it's almost like a pinch me moment. We're walking around, and there's all these X-Wings and TIE Fighters, real ones, just sitting around you, and I can't tell you the moment when the trailer was getting ready to drop, what that felt like. There was a calming presence. You're around, no more split fan base, no more haters of this, or people that love that. We were one. Even if it might have been for 2.5 minutes for that trailer, it was one fandom united. And we were super lucky. I think we're getting to meet Billy D this day. I mean, Ian again. I've already met him before, but it was a special, special time. I mentioned Ian because, of course, he comes on stage, and it was a shocking surprise. And he says, "Roll it again," after the trailer, and they played again. That's probably the thing I'll remember the most. And then just seeing the name light up on the blue, the Rise of Skywalker. I'll remember that moment for the rest of my life.
Oh man, Friday, April 12th. Oh my gosh. At 11 a.m. that day is episode 9 panel. We wake up from the hotel, we're all excited, we've got our stuff ready, our backpacks on, man, we're going to the celebration. Woo! Been to a lot of cons, never been to one like this. So, we take the Uber driver, we get there are thousands, I mean thousands of people in line from multiple floors in the biggest convention center in America, the McCormick Place. Just in the line, waiting a few hours to get in before the doors opened. I met multiple people from different countries. They would come to me because of my height or just general questions, or hey, where'd you get that cool pen, stuff like that. As soon as we walk in, there's a huge Lego display. You know, the conventions we go to, Lego and Funko aren't actually there. Lego's there as soon as you walk in. And there's this huge stormtrooper face made of thousands of minifig stormtroopers. Like, man, that's so cool. Meanwhile, we're running around grabbing free swag, getting photos everywhere, looking at all these incredible booths, trying to grab exclusive stuff, pins you can't get anywhere else. And we have tons of autographs to get that day. I mean, like Lando, several people from the Clone Wars cast. I think Hayden was the next day. That it was Ian or something. And holy crap, we were there for the panel. I was in the room that I've watched from my computer for years, and we were there. We saw it go down. And that's something my brother always talked about too, is fandom was a little mixed going into that celebration, our mindsets. And as soon as that trailer played, you hear the Emperor's laugh, and that title pops in, it opens right up, The Rise of Skywalker, a name no one really guessed. And the roar of the crowd. Let me tell you, as a Star Wars fan, let me tell you right now, right to your face, when you're in the room, there's 20,000 people beside you, and it's unbridled, just cheering and yelling and excitement and praise. It was incredible. The celebration was started, the title was out, the trailer was out, we were hot. It was pure adrenaline. It was incredible. Everybody was so excited. Then multiple times through the day, we'd walk by in the convention area. Holy crap, there's Kathleen Kennedy. Yep, there's J.J. Abrams. There's Daisy Ridley. I mean, you're like, we saw Daisy up there, and I'm staring, I'm like, holy crap, that's Daisy Ridley. That's Ray, man. Oh, wow. And that was just day one of the celebration. Oof. If there's an expectation level, it's right here. It was here.
We'll figure it out before you do.
Your favorite Star Wars ship?
Slave One.
Slave One, right off the bat. Why Slave One?
Because my favorite character, Boba Fett, rides him.
Favorite Sith? Man, I tell you, it's harder than I thought it would be. Nick and I talked about this, and I wanted to give real responses, so I didn't think of anything in advance. I wanted to know stuff on the thing. It's Darth Vader. It's Vader. But being a kid, I mean, I was literally scared of Vader. When you heard James Earl Jones' voice roar through that mask, it was just, oh my goodness, it scared you to death. And him choking people and just doing things. I would almost argue that he was actually more impressive for the first two movies. You know, you get Yoda coming in and, you know, in Empire and lifting the X-Wing up to that point. The only like strong force powers we'd seen was from Darth Vader. And he was kind of just being just a bad man. And I always thought he was even more intimidating than the Emperor, me personally. So I have to go with Darth Vader.
Favorite Sith? Woo! I mean, they'll be like General Grievous. But hey, he's not technically a Sith, is he? I don't know. There's so many great ones. But I mean, can you honestly pick someone over Darth Vader? I mean, he's like the OG villain, the original. Like, he's so on with Star Wars. Especially after his little scene there at the end of Rogue One where he's cutting fools down. Yeah, I mean, I love Darth Maul, of course, the Emperor. There's so many great ones. Dooku, Lord Tyrannus. No, it's Vader. It's Vader. And it's weird. We knew Vader truly before we knew Anakin. And I love Anakin so much, even though he does some horrible things to the little ones, younglings. But in the end, it's Anakin and Vader. They're one. It's Vader. Yeah, it's Darth Vader. Alright, we're behind us here. We're in Moorhead, Kentucky. This is now the Fuzzy Duck Coffee Shop. It used to be the University Cinema known as Shacker Cinema. We actually saw the Clone Wars animated movie here back in the day.
Yeah, we did.
Well, look at the beautiful shot of the cinema.
Isn't it pretty? It just looks like an old school cinema, doesn't it?
And if you go in there now, the screen's still out there. At the time, it was the biggest screen in Kentucky. It was just, oh man, when we were young, we saw everything. But a real great story is, though, our mom saw Return of the Jedi in this very theater.
1983. So Nick was born in 83. I was born in 81.
So I was born in April of 83, which is the month before Return of the Jedi came out.
Yep.
So I was a little dude at home. But our mom saw Return of the Jedi at that cinema. And we actually saw the Clone Wars there. At the beginning, everybody loves Clone Wars. But yeah, rock and roll.
Yep.
Fall back! You're in trouble!
So a few days leading up to this D23, the Star Wars part of the panel, I guess you would call it, everybody was reporting that Ewan McGregor is finally happening. Obi-Wan with Kenobi finally happened. And I remember, this is honest to God truth, days leading up to it, I kept telling my brother Will, I said, listen, here's what's going to happen. At the very end, at the end of the Star Wars, when they do all the stuff they got to get out there, at the end, that's when Ewan's going to come out. That's when it's going to go down. And oh my God, it happened. It reminds me like when the Clone Wars save moment when that originally happened. It's like, oh my gosh. Because they explained all this new Star Wars content we were getting. We're finally getting Kenobi, you know. That's the one. That's the unicorn. You know, we always just exist as a real, and now that Ewan's out there with Kathleen, we know it's real. Fandom was insane. Disney, did you hear us that day? Everybody wants Ewan back. It was crazy. It was like, I keep saying, leading up now to Rise of Skywalker, we know it's titled, all this exciting stuff going on in Star Wars. We're both, me and my brother, on this adventure towards the end of the saga. But slowly but surely, you're starting to learn it's not over. It's bigger than it's ever been before. Exciting.
Before leaving, we do have one more announcement. After secrets and fibs and not being able to talk about it, I am thrilled to bring out a beloved member of the Star Wars family. Music swells.
If I had to visit a location of Star Wars, I think I'm going to have to go with my brother Lando. I think I belong in the city in the clouds, as Leia belonged. I always thought the place was beautiful. Just to see the little cloud cars flying around and just the whole palace and everything. I just thought it was super special. Had to be Cloud City.
Like any location I could visit? Oh man, that's that's a hard question. I'm gonna go for Naboo. Naboo. It's beautiful. Now assuming the Separatist army isn't there, doing any blockades and it's all peaceful, definitely Naboo. Just because I think if I visit, I want to be a vacation type planet, and I think Naboo looks beautiful. I feel like I could go out there in the grass where Padme and Anakin fell in love and just roll in circles and I don't. I'm joking. It's beautiful. I do Naboo. Hoth 2 Code, Coruscant too many flying cars, Mustafar. I heard it's really hot this time of year. Yeah, let's go to Naboo. See, here in Moorhead, we didn't have a Blockbuster. We had a movie warehouse.
Yep.
One day our mom, we wanted to rent some movies, and nothing was out, nothing we wanted to see, we knew of. And our mom was like, there's these movies you may be interested in. And I remember specifically, as soon as you walk in the movie warehouse, left-hand side, about a third of the way down, the very bottom on the left row, there were 3 movies she rented. It was the original Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah.
And then that weekend, we went home, got some Domino's pizza, and we're young, probably 6, 7, 8, that area. And we, for the first time, watched A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. And not a special edition, the OGs.
So this is the original binging, right? So like we had all 3 movies. We watched them back to back. So Nick and I's experience, we didn't have to wait for the cliffhangers. We got to see them back to back. And I remember like people talking about what a shock that must have been. That we got to experience them back to back, and it was incredible.
Yeah, we watched all 3. I remember, gosh, I think just being blown away. Loved every bit of it. Just amazing. It's cool being right.
Oh, yeah, well, the Death Star was like, we don't have to wait 3 years or whatever it was. I think it was 3 years.
It was 3 year gap, yeah. And then, oh, man, Battle of Hoth, go straight to Return of the Jedi. It was amazing. But it's cool being here. It's surreal actually looking at it behind the thing.
Yeah, because at the time, we had just gotten VCRs. Literally one of the first films we ever watched at home.
And immediately obsessed. And now here, almost 30 years later, this is where it all began. Thanks, Mom.
For those who remember, for those who will never forget, and for a whole new generation who will experience it for the very first time. The Star Wars Trilogy. Three timeless adventures that changed movie making forever. Now the entire trilogy, digitally mastered in THX for the ultimate in sound and picture quality. This will be your last chance to own the original version of Star Wars, the George Lucas masterpiece that launched the Star Wars trilogy. The Force is forever. For all generations. The original Star Wars trilogy on video, one last time.
So my lightsabers I have on the wall. I'm trying to tell a story here. I was telling Nick about it. I got Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber right here. The Skywalker saber, Anakin's lightsaber. It's right here. And in the middle, when they meet, Darth Vader's lightsaber. And I just thought that was kind of a neat little way to kind of tell a story on the wall there. great trailer. I thought that might be what they would do at Celebration, which they did not end up not doing. But what I mean by that is showcasing the saga up until this point early on in the trailer. I love that was a brilliant move. The music just, it hit home. And then, lo and behold, Dark Ray. I guess we'll find out very soon. You know, is it a vision? Is it a clone? Is it anything? You know, but my goodness, was it just an epic shot, and then just the lightsaber flying down, chills. Even talking about it still gives me chills. That was a great trailer. I think that really set the table, set the stage for what was going to be coming up soon.
Your journey. Yes, it's him.
Raising a Star Wars fan, it's been awesome for my son to kind of grow up. This is his trilogy. You know, I look back on it, and the original trilogy is mine, and I love the prequels. It seems like they have kind of their own thing, the kids that grew up with it. Now, our responsibility to both of us is that my son, the new generation, support the sequel trilogy. And it's for him. I mean, my son, he was 4 years old when The Force Awakens came out, and it's for him to grow up with it. It's been awesome. You know, on Christmas, me giving him the toys, it's that double effect. Like the excitement of watching him do it, but it takes me back to me playing with the toys, and it's just a great feeling. It's what Star Wars is all about. Every generation has a legend. I love it.
Triple Force Friday. I was so excited. I remember this, my wife, she works at Kroger, and even Kroger, of all places, getting Triple Force Friday stuff. I come home, and she had laid a little 12-inch Kylo Ren out on my bed. And, I'd actually gotten the TNT 4 Lego set that day. And more excited, the most exciting thing that day for me, there was a Yoda Lego set coming out. And my local Walmart, I was so worried they wouldn't get it or it'd be sold out. And I saw online they had it in stock. So when him bought it, I was nervous, and I got to Walmart, and I looked around the Lego aisle, and it was empty. It was empty. But I had mine on reserve back in pickup. And I just remember walking out of that thing, and I was just like hugging it the whole way. I wanted the Yoda sets, kind of one of my White Whales, the old Yoda Lego set, you all that know what I'm talking about. And it was nice to get this one and build work on that one for Force Friday. I came home, and I'll never forget, I put on the Last Jedi soundtrack, actually, because I just love the Peace and Purpose. If you all know that track, it's a great one. Look it up. I put that on and started building some Legos.
Man, Triple Force Friday. I have to look at this one. You know what? They've run Force Friday previously. It's the moment when you can first start buying merchandise for the new film. And I was excited. I went out that morning. I'm like, I'm gonna go get some new Funkos, some new Legos. Man, I went to a couple of Walmarts and Targets in my area. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. Anywhere. I had to work that afternoon, so I was like, well, that's all I got. I couldn't buy anything. Then my brother, literally, he works at first shift. I'm a second shift guy. That evening, he sent me pictures. This dude rolls in the entire Funko collection where he's at. He has, like, all these new Legos that he's already bought waiting for him. I'm just like, come on. The Triple Force Friday for me, it was fun to go out and see stuff, even though I didn't see anything. Whereas my brother, well, apparently there he picked a little bit, more, I guess, prepared for Triple Force Friday than mine was. But it was a bummer. Good for him.
No way.
Stop it right now.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
No spoilers.
I'm in the Lego?
I see a glimpse of red
You
hair.
don't see anything. You don't see anything.
Wow, it's coming out of a vault. I would have been so into these when I was a kid.
What color lightsaber would I pick? Man, that is so tough. On one hand, I got the blues, man, the Skywalker Saga, Obi-Wan Kenobi, but then there's the green, Master Yoda, Luke when he becomes. You know, we're from Kentucky. I don't know if we'll talk about that a whole lot, but we're blue around here, and I might stick with the blue lightsaber because of my favorite Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What color I would pick? Oh, green. Green. Instantly green. No question. Because, I mean, Jedi Master Luke got that green saber. Yoda's green saber. I don't know. Blue's awesome, too. There's obviously some great Jedi that use blue lightsabers. Of course, I'm not even going to play around with a red saber. No, I'm not going to be a Sith or evil or anything. But you got fun lightsabers like purple like Mace Windu has, but that's Mace's. I ain't going to steal it from him. I think I'll just go with green. It's see that green saber come out, you know, something serious coming behind it. Yeah, green.
Alright, Liam, you know a lot about the planets?
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite planet in Star Wars?
Dagobah.
Dagobah, right off the bat. Why Dagobah?
Because Yoda lives there, and Yoda's one of the most advanced Jedis ever. So that's his home planet, and nobody else lives there except for like swamps and monsters that live there. But Yoda's the only one who lives there. That's his home planet, and I hope to see Baby Yoda come there one day.
Oh. Tickets go on sale. Now remember, this is the last trailer 3, as they want to call it. This is Monday Night Football. I bowl in a bowling league, and another deal, we're like, okay, I got to halftime before the tickets go on sale this game. It's going to be about 10 o'clock. I had it all planned out. I had a browser open on my phone already and at home on my personal computer. And guess what? They go on sale early again. And I about missed out on Last Jedi. But luckily my brother, he had us on lockdown. He called me. So before I even got home from bowling, I remember this. Like, tickets were already taken care of. The football game had just started, so I had plenty of time to get ready. We actually have a reaction. You can check it out on YouTube. It's awesome. That trailer, man, it was special. The music that starts that trailer with Rey running is fantastic. It's so whimsical, and like, it just seems like you're kind of going on a journey. So yeah, to have our tickets lined out as the next part of the plan, you know, December 19th, my birthday, building up to it, the whole thing. All that dream for me for 2 years is finally culminated, and we had the tickets. It's real. It's happening in 2 months, and we had tickets in hand, ready to go. It was a very exciting night.
All right. Monday Night Football at halftime. The tickets go on sale after the final trailer is played. I work that evening. My brother is in a bowling league, so his job is to get the tickets. But if you try to get early Star Wars tickets, or when they're supposed to release, you know they tend to go up early. Oh, Fandango gets wild. I think the big movie theater places try to one-up each other, get the tickets out a little early. So I'm checking. I think it was a good 30 minutes to an hour early. I just checked at work for the heck of it, and like all these screens were already sold out. I'm like, the trailer's not even played. I call Will. We're going back and forth. We wanted to get. First of all, we need almost an entire row. We've got like 12 people going with this. So every Star Wars film, all the family goes. We'll show pictures up, I'm sure, at some point in this film. But not an IMAX screen, but a chain's equivalent of an IMAX screen. We got over a large format screen. I scored it for the first possible time we could get and all that. And I called Will, who'd actually bought tickets as well. He went for a later showing, but luckily they were able to refund those. So we had the tickets. And then I was like, wait a second, we got a trailer coming now. And that trailer, oh my gosh. I think of the new Mad Max film. They got a guy strapped to like these big buses playing guitars and stuff. Man, that's John Williams up there. There's fire exploding. There's like this fireworks and explosions behind him. He's just going crazy. Dropping this incredible music. My gosh. His score, the song in that trailer, incredible. And the trailer itself, of course, it gets us crazy hype, insane, ready for it. But after all that's said and done, we're super excited. That's the final trailer besides the 1,000 TV spots. And we've been to the journey was coming to an end of the saga, man. Tickets were we had our tickets. We've been to Celebration. Like, the next step on this process is to see the movie. Holy crap. The mythical episode 9. And it was just a few months away.
What are you doing there, 3PO? Taking one last look, son.
One last look. Oh.
At my friends.
Oh, the Wapiti memory?
How did they show that in the trailer?
Oh, the corridor. Music.
Huh. I don't know why
We had BB-8 cruising.
There were horses on stuff.
Oh, the throne room from the Death Star. God. The Vader's outfit against
They're flying together right there.
Oh my God.
Holy crap, what a shot.
Oh, there's she.
Emperor.
Palpatine. Alright, now we're in Lexington, Kentucky. Sun in our eyes, cold, wind blowing, but we had to show you. There used to be a theater right there. This is the Lexington Green area. Well, what did we see here?
We saw all the special editions. So this is kind of like our introduction. Well, we've seen Star Wars always by the end, but we got the re-releases. They were right there.
It was cool because, as you know, being kids loving Star Wars, we finally got to see the original trilogy on the big screen.
Yep.
Even though we missed the OG trilogy because, you know, born in 83, 81. Yep. So we were too young to see it then. But now it's like, we got to go see it. It was incredible. Our mom was so cool. Brought me, Will, our sister Tara here. Something I always talk about, and I do this all the time, walking in the middle to the right, there's the special edition poster, an oversized one, and it said 3 reasons they build movie theaters.
Yeah, I always loved that. It was huge, you know?
Yeah, it's so cool. Even back then, being young, you know, our mom being so cool taking to see Star Wars and stuff. We've seen all 3 trilogies in theaters,
Right,
so.
exactly.
That's the magic spot I hung out in.
An entire generation, people have experienced Star Wars the only way it's been possible, on the TV screen. But if you've only seen it this way, you haven't seen it at all.
Now, for its 20th anniversary, the adventure of a lifetime returns to the big screen. In a way you've never seen before.
There'll be no one to stop us this time.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
With newly enhanced visual effects,
They're coming in too fast!
THX and digital sound. And a few new surprises.
Hanabuki Barbonyanta.
On President's Day weekend, 1997,
Good luck.
George Lucas and 20th Century Fox invite you to welcome back Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Chewbacca, C-3PO, and R2-D2. Finally, the motion picture event, the way it was meant to be experienced.
This will be a day long remembered.
As the entire Star Wars trilogy returns on February 14th, Star Wars, followed soon after by The Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi.
Move closer!
For a whole new generation who have yet to experience it on the big screen. And for everyone else to experience it again.
That boy is our last hope.
No, there is another.
The Star Wars Trilogy, Special Edition. See it again for the first time.
The Force will be with you, always.
Alright, the final Mandalorian trailer comes out. The Mandalorian's been very interesting to this point in the journey. We lucked out on the lottery to get in the panel at the celebration for the Mandalorian. And the Mandalorian, you know, all we've seen, even with this new trailer, the final trailer, I think it was like a minute and a half, it was short. We knew it was launching Disney Plus. From all the videos and all the stuff in there, we were excited for it, don't get me wrong. Will bought a Mandalorian shirt. at the celebration. We didn't know much about it at all. We knew the cast was awesome. We had immense trust in Favreau and Filoni, of course. Those two, I mean, and we're excited. But at this point, you kind of think, oh, this is going to be like it's a bounty hunter show. It looks awesome. Yeah, we're down. I mean, it looks great. But even at this point, for the celebration being there, and seeing this final trailer, I think this looks really cool. We're definitely getting Disney Plus. We're Star Wars Marvel guys. It's a no-brainer. But all these surprises that came. Clone Wars saves. Kenobi. We see the Mandalorian's another sweet treat. But at this point in time, there's a big secret that nobody knows about.
Oh my god, it looks so good. Carbon.
Don't do it for me.
Looks like I'm getting Disney Plus.
Easier than it should be. Just because I love Empire so much. Hoth is just epic. Everything. Every video game you do, we get to be a snow speeder and use that harpoon cable. There's nothing like that. I think what I like about it the most, you kind of get a combination of the flight and the ground troops. You get them both. Like, you kind of get that in Return of the Jedi and the Battle of Endor, because I love the space battle and the ground battle, but this is even more so. Like, all the weapons, everybody's all down, it's gritty. I mean, our heroes are backed up in their base. It was so epic, and the bad guys win. It was insane for the time. I remember that being younger. Like, I think we cried. I think me and my brother actually cried. Like, oh my God, what are the rebels are going to do? But the Battle of Hoth.
Oh, favorite battle. Oh my God, from which movie? No, and also I'm gonna go straight to Battle of Endor. I'm not gonna hesitate. Battle of Endor, because I mean, for me, when you're a young dude, you're raised on Star Wars. For the longest time, you only had the original trilogy. You gotta go to the finale, the end battle. Just think the lead up to it, like the speeder bike chase, on down there, Luke giving himself to Vader, to the insane battle. I heard it may have been a trap, and Lando leaving Lando, Akbar, Wedge, everybody leading the forces. All the Star Destroyers come from behind. The Emperor's hustles on. It actually is a fully operational battleship that can repel fire of that magnitude. Against all odds, everybody comes. Oh my gosh! Lightsaber battle, Vader's redemption, the Leia flipping the "I know I love you" line down there. Chewie getting ATST. Wedge making it out, no problem. Looks like Lando and D9 and the crew are dead. They make it out. Oh my gosh, dude! And then you've got Ewoks playing Stormtrooper Hamilton's drums, man. Everybody's feeling it. But it was that to me, that battle, that ending point was so nice. Seeing the Force Ghost at the end, which I'm probably fine with Hayden being there. And wow, that battle is the one that sticks with me. There's some great ones, don't get me wrong, but that's the one that I think is going to be by far my favorite battle.
Disney Plus launch, November 12th. This is amazing again. My stepdaughter, guess what? It's her birthday. It's been a creepy, it gives me chills like every close family member in our Star Wars lead up. Here it is, November 12th. And this is again, another one of my close family members' birthday again. Mandalorian drops. My wife's a huge Star Wars fan. And I remember her being worried the Mandalorian might not live up to our expectations. We were so wrong. The action is this right from the get-go, and then Baby Yoda hits. And this filming, we're 2 episodes in, and I'll be curious to see where this goes, but I think that Baby Yoda is probably going to be one of the best things that happens outside the saga ever. I just can't say how smart I think it was, how cute he is, and how powerful he seems, and using the Force, is all of it. And not to mention this is Disney Plus, 4K across. I talk about this all the time. Up until this point, The Last Jedi is the only Star Wars film to come out in 4K. Rogue One, Solo, if you want to count that. The Last Jedi, the main light's it. But guess what? Disney Plus comes, we have 4K across the board now. I was just amazed by the content of it, and just everything else on it too. But so happy Disney Plus and Mandalorian, 2 thumbs way up.
So, November 12th, Oh, cool. Disney Plus is launching. Finally get to see The Mandalorian. I mean, it's a cool bounty hunter show, right? Well, luckily I watched it about 9 in the morning and wasn't on Twitter to see the hashtag Baby Yoda trending worldwide. Oh my God. I was able to see it clean. It was not spoiled. Just like everyone else, I was absolutely like, oh my God, it's Yoda. And obviously it's the child, it's not Baby Yoda. But at that point, it sure was Baby Yoda. Oh, right then, everyone was like, how did they keep this secret? And we've all learned, that everybody holding the merchandise back and everything to keep the secret. Well played, Disney. Well played, Lucasfilm. Holy crap. This whole time, everyone's so hyped for Mandalorian, Clone Wars, these other shows, Kenobi. And the Mandalorian, like this whole time, it's like they have this ace card just hidden down their sleeve. And they're just sitting on it. And at this point, this is just the first episode, mind you. And it got everyone's attention real quick. Star Wars had a major mainstream breakthrough, a pop culture breakthrough. Can you call it perfect timing to get Star Wars name in the news? Get the hype up there. Wow. The Mandalorian. Mando! Thank you, Lucasfilm. Alright, we're here at the Malco Cinemas in Winchester, Kentucky. Now this, what do we see here? We saw it here in 1999.
The Phantom Menace.
Now, we're going to get props to our mom and dad being super cool here. We both were in high school. I think the sophomore.
I was junior. I just had my driver's license. I mean, let's come to, it's about a 45-minute drive,
This is a lot different era of cinema here because there weren't midnight showings then.
Right.
You had to see it the day it actually came out. 1 p.m. was the first showing.
Right.
And I remember we came here like a month in advance. In the early days, you could buy an advance ticket, paper form. Like, oh my God, we have Phantom Menace tickets. And this was a super big deal. I mean, no, this is Force Awakens. This was the first Star Wars film since the
Right. You didn't think it was totally different, wasn't it? Oh man.
Yeah, it's funny, like, it's really polarizing now. Jar Jar Binks, people, different things about it. Back then, we all loved it.
We walked out. That was great.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, Darth Maul, Obi-Wan.
Like now, there's 3 years gap between the movies,
So after that, but yeah, it was, holy crap, Star Wars was actually for real back.
Yeah.
We were young, we let our mom skip school that day, we both took 2 of our best buds, we all 4 went, and it was just, oh my God, Star Wars has returned.
It was back.
I remember being a young little dude, there's a Star Wars fan club, I remember getting a little magazine in the mail, it's like, George Lucas doing prequel trilogy, I was like, oh my God, they're making more movies. Yeah, this is the exact spot we saw Phantom Menace.
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I sense much fear in you.
The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
So here we are at 10th Frame Cinema in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. Well, we saw 2 Star Wars films here.
2 Star Wars films here, 2002, 2005.
That's episode 2, Attack of the Clones, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Right.
And these 2 we were able to actually do midnight screenings. So last time we had to, go almost an hour from my house to Winchester. This time it's a little bit closer, a newer theater came up. We saw 2, and Will, what were your thoughts? That's when Hayden first comes in.
Yeah, we first hate, same deal with the Phantom Menace. I think a lot of people really disliked Attack of the Clones, it seemed like.
When we saw Attack of the Clones, I remember when you first see Yoda, back then the internet couldn't ruin everything like it does now. So when Yoda comes out with his lightsaber, fighting Dooku and stuff, it was absolutely incredible.
It was insane, and it was crazy.
Seeing Jango Fett, the cloning, Camino, all that. And then, of course, going to Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. I mean, what do we got to say, man? Anakin's fall to the dark side. Everybody dies.
Ewan McGregor at the top of his prime, and Obi-Wan there.
Order 66. And then, it's weird, because I remember coming out Revenge of the Sith, and we loved it, absolutely. And, like, over the years, that's one that's really grown on us. And, like, I love Attack of the Clones. I love Revenge of the Sith. And
It was down here in Masterland, Kentucky.
Yeah, right here, little cinema. And it was almost like revolutionary then. It was brand new, you know, we were watching them. And the midnight releases, that was the thing, man.
I was so, I'm racing Bridge to see, it was like, oh, we got 12:05 tickets.
Yep.
I can't wait to end the saga. Blah,
you know,
blah,
nowadays, when we saw Rise of Skywalker, it was a 6 p.m. showing.
Yep.
You know?
And back then it wasn't the same. You had to go home like 3, 4 a.m. like, oh, Star Wars is awesome.
Yep.
Yep, it was great.
Jedi Fallen Order releases. Man, I tell you, I was so worried about that game, rightfully so. And I'm not going to be here to be a hater. I actually enjoy Battlefront 2. The Star Wars game, we needed to win. We needed something that was universally praised. Same with The Mandalorian. I think both of them need to be universally praised. But here we go. We got Friday, and we got a new episode, Mandalorian's second episode, and it was fantastic. Yoda using the Force power. It was mind-blowing. It's any moment, any Star Wars media, anything I've seen, that's probably a top 10 moment. That's insane to say that this quick. And then Jedi Fallen Order. You all have played it so far. Just that beginning thing. The train heist escape, the sliding down stuff, learning to use your lightsaber. I'm so excited to dig in more.
So lucky us. Where The Mandalorian, Disney Plus launched on Tuesday, whereas The Mandalorian was a Friday show. We got quite the day here. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the video game from EA Respawn, comes out. Mandalorian Episode 2. Where do I start? Oh my gosh. Mandalorian Episode 2. That's when we all knew it wasn't just a shot at the end. The child was for real. Baby Yoda was for real. The Sandcrawler episode. That's when we see Baby Yoda's little flying cradle falling around. Him hunting the Sandcrawler down. Oh my gosh. That's when you got the full, real experience of the Mandalorian and the child following him around. Everyone was so hooked. And then, out of nowhere, Jedi Fallen Order comes out. This incredible, me and Will, we both got it, of course. Some of my friends did. And after one day, you knew, holy crap, this is most of our Star Wars games anymore being multiplayer online deals. It's a single player, story-driven game. Cal Kestis, a great original story, and holy crap. We have a great new Star Wars TV show, a great new Star Wars video game. We got Kenobi coming, Clone Wars coming, Episode 9's around the corner. At this point, it's all come together like Lucasfilm was ready, Star Wars overload.
Whose Padawan would I be? What master would I want? Man, this is going to sound a little outfield. As much as I love Obi-Wan Kenobi, I think I'd pick Anakin. And hear me out. I'm talking about good guy Anakin. I'm talking about Clone Wars Anakin. His ability, I think even still is underrated to this day. I think when Vader turns, he actually loses some ability in my opinion. He's not as strong as he was when he was Anakin. I think Anakin understood what it was like to lose his mother, be taken away to love. So I think he would have been a more understanding master. Maybe somebody who would have understood when you're having thoughts of fear and anger, probably could have related to you better. So I'm going to give you a weird answer. Anakin Skywalker would be my master.
I mean, who do you think I'm going to pick? Of course I'm picking Yoda again. I'm so tall, him hanging on my shoulder and stuff. And I ain't going to talk back. I'm going to take all the wisdom he has to give me. I'm going to take it. He's strong as the Force, great lightsaber battle guy. Oh yeah, Yoda for sure. I'm just going to take on the chin, man. We can go run all through Daggy Ball he wants. I'm down. Yoda is definitely, I'll be your Padawan. Forget Dooku. Me.
So we're here in Nicholasville, Kentucky at the Movie Tavern. on 2017, we came and saw The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. I came here to watch it. Awesome theater.
Incredible theater. It was a heck of a time. Like, after Force Awakens, 2 years of, oh man, who's Rey?
Yep.
Who's Snoke?
What's your parents? What's
Luke gonna do? Our whole family was with us for this one as well, and it's crazy. It was like a modern day tragedy. It was like a new. Yeah, I know. Last Jedi, it's very mixed opinions. But I tell you what, it was like Snoke's dead.
Yeah.
Luke's dead. Like, it was crazy.
And what this bond between Rey and Kylo? What's going on there? You know, the Force visions.
I remember the first thing I thought walking out here was like, no, 2 more years. I have to wait again. But this was the spot that we were just like, I think, what did you show up like in a Jedi robe?
I did. I had an Obi-Wan Kenobi outfit on. Had the hood come on. Didn't tell you guys.
Yep.
It was awesome. My son was Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I recently came here as well and saw Rise of Skywalker multiple times. Good theater. And The Last Jedi, woo, the day we'll never forget.
I think it's 12, 14, 17.
Rock and roll.
I only know one truth. It's time for the Jedi to end.
All right, it's a real big moment for me because today is Tuesday, December 17th. It is 11:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Lexington, Kentucky. I just got off work. The reason it's so exciting is I'm off the next 2 days. Being Wednesday, December 18th, the penultimate episode of the season for The Mandalorian. Super excited. Most importantly, Thursday, December 19th, my brother's birthday, and the premiere shows for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. This is it. I'm off work. It's here. The long journey of so many years. Episode 9 is upon me. Can go home, take it easy, watch The Mandalorian in the morning, wrap Christmas gifts, work on the film some more. And then it's here, Thursday morning, meeting at 4 o'clock at the steakhouse with the family, get a big ribeye. And then 2 hours later, about a mile down the road at the Regal Cinemas, gonna see Rise of Skywalker at 6 p.m. Wow. I mean, it feels like a finish line. It's definitely the final lap. And I've crossed it, and it feels incredible. It's almost here. Man, the Force is strong. All right, Will. The day has come. What time is it?
It is 4 o'clock.
All right, 3:54. We have 6 p.m. tickets for the Rise of Skywalker.
2 hours and 6 minutes.
And there's a bunch of family people here.
Wave everybody.
Yeah.
We got 11 people going to Rise of Skywalker tonight.
Yeah, so this is initial. Are you excited?
So excited, man. I can't stand it. We're so close. We avoided all the spoilers. Nick and I have not done either Reddit, none of that crap.
We're talking. The celebration April 11th was the beginning. Now here we are at the end.
Yeah, your birthday April 11th?
Yes.
My birthday today, December 19th.
Yes. Yep,
Here we
that's
are.
it for now. All right, just walking out. What do you think?
What a rush.
Enjoy it with everything you want it to be?
Yeah, I don't know if I say everything I want it to be. That's not fair to say to anything.
Are you satisfied?
Yes, I am very satisfied. How about you?
Was it? I mean, so from the celebration for my birthday to your birthday, what do you think? With the journey?
Yeah, the journey's longer than that, though. Even going back to Force Awakens 4 years ago, a couple of days ago.
It's the same theater.
Same theater, yeah. It's full circle for us.
Crazy. No, I loved it too. And of course, we'll sit down and talk about it more in depth after it sinks in and we see it. I get tickets for tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. You're going Monday, Tuesday,
I'm going
Saturday.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, so we talk about going to the celebration, and then the Mandalorian, seeing the first teaser, seeing what it looked like, and it's funny, like when we planned this documentary, actually, we originally planned out, well, we'll cover the first episode. What do we thought of the Mandalorian? Now it's like, well,
It was a whole lot bigger deal than we expected.
Yeah, it was. And, even going back to being at Celebration, I was so excited for episode 9 that I don't know if I had the hype level for The Mandalorian that it deserved. You know what I mean? Like, I was excited for it, then it just completely blew my mind.
I remember he actually bought the Mandalorian t-shirt at the Celebration. Probably the first one they ever made for the show. That was like a good faith purchase. Like, this is going to be cool.
This be cool. Yeah, I like this. It's cool looking,
On the outside looking in, when you think about The Mandalorian, like, okay, it's going to be a bounty hunter show. He's going to kick butt every week, essentially. That's what you think.
Exactly. You can't get that Western feel they're going for.
And then, of course, right when the first episode drops, if you start hitting online, like, there's something big in that first episode.
Yep.
And my God, trending hashtag.
That's the thing is like
first episode.
I didn't have it spoiled for me, so that was great. And it was like I couldn't believe it. He is so unbelievably cute.
In a TV show, you didn't expect to get like an iconic Star Wars moment.
Yep.
Even the great new lines. This is the way.
This is the way. I have spoken.
Yeah, unbelievable. So. We love the show. We love the series. Oh my gosh.
For me too. I loved IG-88 when I was a kid. Back in The Empire Strikes Back, I just always thought he was so cool. So we get IG-11, and early on I was kind of disappointed when they killed him off pretty quick.
Yep.
Spoiler alert. But then the way that the Quill guy fixes him.
Yes.
And then he comes back and has the awesomeness in the finale there, of course. It was epic.
He becomes IG Nanny. It's awesome.
Yes, it is.
And then, of course, the show, it's awesome. I mean, we absolutely adore the side characters, the stories, going forth. It's like a culture phenomenon now. It's like for Star Wars fan, you didn't see it coming, and we're totally cool with it. Disney Plus.
Can you believe it? I mean, gosh.
It's wonderful.
So great.
So we finally came to the end of our long adventure as Star Wars fans.
Coming out of hyperspace.
Woo. So you probably want to know what we thought about the Skywalker immediately, and we loved it. It was awesome. It was fun. It was incredible. So much greatness too. It was awesome.
It was a heck of a journey to get here.
Listen, the sequel trilogy is not my favorite trilogy. It's probably the original trilogy. I love the prequel trilogy.
Yep.
The thing is, we don't hate any of the trilogies. We love them all. What's really cool is Liam, his son, this is his trilogy.
This is his trilogy. We're the torchbearers of the Force.
Yes.
And that's the thing out here. We got to remember that. It's all about keeping it going to the next generation.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing we thought during the beginning of this journey, there was an end. There's the end of the saga. And yes, the Skywalker Saga did end.
Yep.
But what we learned the most during the journey, which we thought was the end, was this the whole new beginning is what it truly is.
I totally agree.
The Mandalorian and the child have blown things apart. We have Cassian and K2SO show coming up. Obi-Wan Kenobi is back. Clone Wars finding its due justice final season. It's awesome.
Who knows what's coming next? That's the beauty of it. Are we going to hear from Thrawn and Ezra? I'm sure we will.
I mean, it's not the ending of anything. It's the beginning. And for something we like to say is, we love Star Wars. People in any fandom, you gotta hate something. Why can't you just love it, man? We always say we're not any particular trilogy's fan. We don't hate any trilogy. We're just Star Wars fans. We think it's as simple as that.
May the Force be with you.
Always.
Well, I guess you could say it's a wrap!
You will be destroyed.
Hello there.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Let's go!
Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper?
That's perfect.